humans, I'm Yoshiller, and woo, I landed right on it. I love it when that happens. Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller. Welcome back to some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Rapid Races. And folks, I am mixing things up once again. You know how I like to do this series, and if you don't, well, I like to mix things up quite frequently. 60 plus videos of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I like to make sure I constantly have some variety going on in this series, and today I've got some variety for you all. So, folks, I have been busy and it is late and I'm recording this video a bit at the last minute because I'm about to head out of town, but I am doing something of a theme. See, I recently had the opportunity to attend Super Nintendo World. In fact, I was specifically able to attend the park on Media Day, courtesy of Nintendo of America and Universal Studios for inviting me to it. And while I was there, I was allowed to access a power-up band. These bands allow you to access various components of the park, and you can unlock stuff and save your progress to an app, and it's pretty cool. Now, I was able to explore Super Nintendo World in Japan in the past, and when I went to Japan, I got a Yoshi power-up band, and I got a Toad power-up band. And the reason I got a Toad power-up band is because the power-up bands also double up as amiibo, and depending on the game, different amiibo have different compatibility, and the Toad amiibo allowed me to unlock the Toad costume in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So I did an entire recording session where I played using the Toad costume. This time around, I went to Super Nintendo World in Hollywood because it was the opening premiere, and I decided I needed another power-up band, and Nintendo generously provided me one. They asked me which character I wanted, and I chose to go with Peach, because I figured there are only 6 characters that have power-up bands: Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Toad, and Yoshi. And since I already have Toad and Yoshi's, that leaves me with Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Daisy. But I already have Mario's and Luigi's costumes in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because I already have amiibo figures of them. But I don't have Peach or Daisy, and unfortunately, Daisy does not have an amiibo costume in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so by process of elimination, that leaves me with Peach. And so, I have now unlocked the Peach amiibo costume, thanks to Nintendo of America and Universal Studios Hollywood for giving me a Peach power-up band. So there we go, I'm only missing 3 amiibo costumes: Donkey Kong, Wario, and Samus. Unless they update this game with more amiibo costumes, which they might. They're adding more characters in the form of Birdo, at least, in the next wave pack, so maybe they'll do more amiibo costumes. I'm actually already a little surprised that they don't have Daisy or Waluigi or Koopa or any of the other characters for other amiibo that they've released. But either way, this video is meant to focus on Peach. I'll tell you what, maybe one day I'll get the Donkey Kong, Wario, and Samus amiibo costumes. I'll especially do that if Nintendo makes power-up bands for Donkey Kong or Wario. And hey, it's not out of the question. They might do one for Donkey Kong because Universal Studios Japan is getting the Donkey Kong expansion to Super Nintendo World, so maybe they'll do a Donkey Kong band, we'll see. But for now, we're doing a Peach-centric video so that I can gain extra benefit from the power-up band that I got from Universal Studios Hollywood. So let's go ahead and showcase that Peach costume, preferably on a DLC track, so Maple Treeway, or what was that, London Loop, or London Loop. Doesn't matter, we're going to Maple Treeway on 200cc. Wow, we're just getting thrown right into it, huh? Okay. What? If they make new amiibo for Donkey, or hang on, let me honk the horn real quickly because it picked my track, technically. If they make a new amiibo for Donkey Kong, Wario, or Samus, I'll go ahead and buy that amiibo, and then I'll buy the other 2 that I'm missing. So, if they make a new Wario amiibo, I'll buy that, and then I'll go and buy a Donkey Kong and a Samus amiibo. Although, I guess they made a Samus amiibo not too long ago, because they made one for Metroid Dread. But, really, what I'm asking is, Nintendo, if you want to make a new Wario amiibo, whether it's in the form of a power-up band, a figure, a card, or a cereal box, I mean, I'll buy it. I think a Donkey Kong band is the most probable, to be honest. But I don't know, I mean, Samus has been getting a lot of love. Metroid Prime Remastered just came out, and I kind of want to get it. You know, I've told this story in one of my videos in the past, probably, but there was a time when I was really trying to get into a bunch of franchises that I missed out on the GameCube, because I only had like 6 or 7 GameCube games growing up, and I wound up getting more. Oh my god, I cannot even drift, and now I'm about to get inked. Okay, well, I'll use that to get rid of the ink. I know it's, oh my god, I know it's 200cc, but like, I know how to play in 200cc. Granted, I've never actually played 200cc on this map before, but I'm like falling apart here. Let me go ahead and grab myself an item and then I'll continue on with my story. This time I was actually able to do a trick there. Not on that ramp though. Okay, great. Well, I'll go ahead and chuck that and then we'll see where that goes. Anyway, I only owned like, oh my God, I'm gonna get inked again! It's fine, you know, I can still see my screen, it just messes with my footage, you know? I've only got so much footage of myself using this Peach costume. But hey, if I can get footage of myself using this Peach costume and then get into first place, then that'd be great. There's 3 people with bullet bills though, I just realized. Well, there's about to be 1 person using a boo. Alright, anyway, oh my God, why can't I drift? I know how to play, I promise! I promise, okay. What I was trying to say was there was a time when I was trying to get into all sorts of other games. I can't even play the game. I can't even tell my story. Okay, all right. I tried to get into a bunch of different games. I only had like 5 or 6 GameCube games growing up, and I bought a lot more after the fact when I started getting into the habit of game collecting. And I wanted to try and use the opportunity to try to get into other franchises that I wasn't previously into. And when the Wii, and especially like Switch days came around, I really did try to give these other franchises a chance. You know, on the Switch, I finally started playing Zelda and Warriors games and Monster Hunter. And that was something I tried to do back in the day. I tried to get into franchises I wasn't really in. And I figured Metroid was a pretty big Nintendo franchise that I wasn't actively playing. So when Metroid Prime Trilogy came out on the Wii, I actually bought that game at launch, but I wound up not really getting into it. I was starting out by playing the first Metroid Prime, and I got past that first level where the little like space base explodes and whatnot, Frigate Orpheon or whatever. And then after that, I played for like another hour, and I just wasn't feeling it, and then I traded the game in. And I think I wound up trading that game in for Yoshi's Island DS, which that game is okay, but I don't have super strong memories with that game either. And, you know, that wound up being a pretty significant mistake on my part, looking at it in hindsight. Now, Metroid Prime Trilogy is available on the Wii U service, so that's cool. But otherwise, yeah, I tried to get into Metroid Prime in the past, couldn't do it. But now that I'm older and hopefully wiser, I feel as though I could probably stand a better chance. So I would like to get Metroid Prime remastered, especially since I can go ahead and record footage of it for future use, because lately I've been using footage of upscaled Metroid Prime 3 because that's footage we had when I was working on The Completionist. So I just downloaded that footage to my own hard drive when I had the chance, and that's the footage I use in videos whenever I'm editing for someone. Okay, I've been talking way too much about Metroid, a game featuring another prominent female protagonist, when I should be talking about Princess Peach. All right. Probably one of the most famous female video game characters of all time, right? I mean, her, Samus, and probably next is like Chun-Li from Street Fighter, maybe? Or I guess Zelda, actually. More recently. Although I feel like back in the day, like people knew that The Legend of Zelda was based on a character named Link, but like people knew the name Zelda, but didn't always know the appearance of the character. I mean, I gotta think like Chun-Li is probably like top 5 most famous female characters. Okay, yes, I'll talk about Peach, I understand. And you know, I happen to like Peach. I actually enjoy her character very much. I do like the way she's written in the Mario RPGs, especially Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. And I am actually one of the people that has played and beaten Super Princess Peach. Is that on 3DS Virtual Console? I think it is. Yeah, that was interesting. And I think it's cool that that game exists, because, you know, we got Yoshi games, we got Wario games, we got Luigi games, we even have Toad games now. But then they tried a Peach game, and obviously it was different. All the Mario character franchises usually are. But yeah, the Super Princess Peach, it was okay. I'm a little surprised they never did a sequel or a follow-up or a remake or anything. I mean, I am and I'm not. I don't know how particularly popular that game was, but I feel like a sequel or a remake or something would give that game a second chance. Yeah, that was a thing that existed. Oh man, I'm gonna get third after all that. Cool. That wasn't so bad. Well, yeah, Princess Peach, pretty cool. I do like the take on her that the Mario movie seems to be portraying. Now, at the time of this recording, the Mario movie isn't out. I can only go off of the trailers they've shown, but they seem to show her pretty prominently as being this kind of not princessy type character like she's portrayed to be in the Mario movies, and instead is kind of portraying her to be like her own woman, her own sense of power and pride, and I don't know. I like it. All right, now as for these 3 courses, I mean, all 3 of these are okay because we haven't raced on any of these yet, but my favorite of the 3 is definitely DS Tick-Tock Clock. And back in the day when Mario Kart 8 first came out on the Wii U, DS Tick-Tock Clock was one of my favorites, because in Mario Kart DS, Tick-Tock Clock is one of my favorites. Now, I can't call it my absolute favorite because it for better or for worse, shares that game with Waluigi Pinball. The courses in Mario Kart DS are very creative and pretty well done considering the hardware it was made for. But Tick-Tock Clock I like a lot, and I feel like I haven't played there in this series in a long time. In my Deluxe Rapid Races series. But it looks like we're going there, yay! I thought it was gonna actually stop on my vote, and then it hovered over, and I was like, uh-oh. But we're still going here, DS Tick-Tock Clock. And we've got Wren, we've got Goriate, we've got Hakai no... Sorry, I can't read those quickly enough, but I can honk my horn, because we're going to the same track that I wound up picking, and that's usually what I do. Alright, well now I have an opportunity to race on this track using the Peach Amiibo costume. But yeah, I really do hope they make more Amiibo costumes. That was something I wanted, like when this game first came out, and they made one for Inkling, and that's cool, because Inkling's playable, like that's nice. Oh my god. I freaking knew something was gonna go wrong. Gosh darn it. I promise you guys I know how to play this game. This is just not one of my better days, and I attribute that to the fact that I am playing this, and then I immediately gotta, like, tend to other plans. I gotta, like, I'm making this video, and then, like, I gotta go. Oh, man, okay. Okay, I got a Piranha plant. We can make this work. Ultimate comeback. We're starting things out in 8th, which means it's gonna be rather difficult to shoot to the front. But you know what? I'm still gonna try! Alright, well, at least I got one mushroom before I got struck by lightning. Alright, let's go. Let's go collect a couple coins. There we go. And boop! Let's get it. Alright, and then we got, yeah. Okay, and then we got star power, which I guess I could use here to ensure that if I were to run into the pendulum again, I would still have momentum. Although you did take my items, and that's probably gonna mess me up. Well, hopefully the items you guys got will be used to take each other out, and not me. Oh, please, not the red shell right now. Okay, we're okay. Okay, I still got the trick. And now as long as I can get one of these items, I'm still on the game. Gosh darn it! No, freak! I had a feeling I was gonna miss the items, but like getting slapped by that green shell, not doing me many favors. Woo! It feels like it's been some time since I've taken that shortcut, but I'm glad I was able to do it. Oh, I was just about to catch a draft too. Not like it matters. Alright, you know what? This is a little chaotic. And I like and don't like that. Let's see what I can do here. Triple mushrooms, that's fine. I think I can probably pull a 4th place victory because this, I can probably get a 3rd. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna shoot for 3rd. Okay, here we go. Because 1st place, that's too far gone. I can acknowledge that I won't get that, but if I can hit you with one of these shells, come on, this is the prime time to hit you with one. There we go, I got him. See you later. All right, star, better use it now. Can I take the shortcut again? I better not try, okay. Let's go. I'm going. No! Frick! No! That little hop I did on that little hand on the clock cost me. For all that, I lost a point. I lost a point because of that. Golly, I messed up, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, that's classic Mario Kart, getting to the finish line, getting hit right before it, and then 2 or 3 people pass you. I even had a star, too. I could have taken the shortcut. And I totally didn't. I even did it on lap 2 without a star. Bah! I'll go ahead and pick N64 Track Amount. Golly, I messed up. And now it's not. Now you guys all gotta see it. That said, shout out to that me that's standing right beside me. You can't really see him now because he turned his head. I'm hoping he faces back toward the camera in just a second. There was a me that was standing right beside me. There he is. Where his head looks like a Wi-Fi signal. That's fun. That's creative. I might just go and make a me whose face looks the same as that because I like that idea. All right, let's see where we're going. How much you want to bet we're gonna go to Mount Wario? Because that's fine. I just feel like I go there all the time. But that's also one of my favorite tracks. No, we're going to Dry Dry Desert. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it. As for our players, we've got Wren, Goria Te, ha kai no Kami. We got Lorenzo 13. We got haぁばぁ. Still can't read the names quickly enough. Maybe that's a good thing that the game's loading so quickly. I can only read like 4 names. I'm still trying to practice my Japanese. I'm trying to get really fluent at reading that. I'm trying my best. Mario Kart allows me to practice reading Japanese, especially when I play at these hours, because Japanese players are awake. And that is the thrill that I enjoy out of playing worldwide races, is seeing who is and is not available. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go straight into the front. I'd rather not like stay in 7th the entire time and fight for 4th. I'd rather like be in 1st. Thanks. All right. Oh man, I am messing up all these turns. I mean, I've played as my me, or as at least a me, several times in this series, so I don't understand why I'm having trouble playing now. I understand that the gameplay of the me might be different than my traditional Black Yoshi. Golly, and I'm missing items too. You know, I can just like take 1st place naturally. But I can't do turns. On that Maple Treeway race, I couldn't do tricks. Just falling apart here. Although I am in 1st, but I'm defenseless, and now there's a blue shell coming. Well, let's see how far I can get before I get slammed. May as well use the coins now. There you go, yes. Hello, blue shell! Oh, how I didn't miss you. But I guess I should be flattered. In this session where I'm using the Peach amiibo costume, I was able to get blue shelled. Means I was doing well at least at some point during this session. All right, give me a mushroom, please. Asking you, sometime shall receive. Boom, baby. Yeah, this is actually a great course for mushrooms. All right. Well, I guess I could have taken like a more optimal shortcut, but that's okay. At least this way I can go on the defensive. Okay, I was afraid that red shell was gonna hit me. Oh, I guess there's still time for it to do so. Red shells, they're coming. Not after me, it seems. Only 6 me when that happens, but it's fine. I've got 2 defensive items. I don't have anything. I don't got jack squat. That's fine. I'll go ahead and take this coin, and then I'll see if I can get into 1st place with my own skill and wit. All right. I don't need to see to get the item box. Let's see what we got. A red shell? Just chug it. Hope for the best. Just use it up. Use it up. Go on the aggressive. All right. I'm not content with just getting 4th place. I gotta do better than that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's get the double items. Good. All right. So if I get like a 4 mushrooms, that'll work. All right. So we use 1 to go through here. Okay. Hopefully I'm not jinxing anything, but as long as there's no lightning, we should be good. Okay. And then we'll... No, frick! I was just about to use it. Oh, you know what? That's for the better. That's for the better. Okay. Here. We got 1 here. Okay. I saw the blue shell explosion. It's not far off. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And then I can cut through here. No! No! I pressed ZL! I totally pressed ZL! Frick! What is going on? Why did that happen? I totally pressed ZL. I mashed to try and get that mushroom so I could use the super horn, and it didn't come out, and then I got red shelled while I was on the off-road, and then I tried to freaking press the button again, and it still didn't come out. What the heck was that all about? Golly! In the span of like 5 seconds, there was a moment where I could have had that race or maybe gotten 2nd, and then like my life just flashed before my eyes and I got 7th place. I'm sorry, I'm trying my best. I always try to get high rankings in this game, that's the aim of the game, but it's so embarrassing because this is the session where I'm trying to use the Peach amiibo costume, and who knows if I'll ever use this costume again. But man, as it stands right now, it's not going so hot. Also, I think that me with the yellow hair there is supposed to be a SpongeBob me. I can dig it. And then the me to the right of my me, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I like it. I'm appreciating the variety and creativity of the me's today. But I also just realized that one me whose face was a wireless symbol or a Wi-Fi symbol, that guy's gone. That or he changed his me. Maybe he's the one that changed to SpongeBob. I don't know. I didn't have enough time to read all the names in the previous match. But yeah, not one of my stronger sessions, huh? That's okay. Chances are we're gonna go to N64 Rainbow Road or GBA Ribbon Road, and we're gonna see how things are gonna play out. It's probably gonna be Ribbon Road. Maybe we'll go to that one guy who picked random and it'll pick a DLC course from Wave 1, and we'll go to like Toad Circuit. But let's see. We are going to GBA Ribbon Road. That's fine. That's fine. I have played on this course quite a number of times. Granted, I've never played on this course as a me in the Peach amiibo costume, but first time for everything, I suppose. Here we go. But I'm fine with this course. This is a fun course. They made it look really nice. And I've now finally played this course in Mario Kart Super Circuit. And let me tell you, it got quite the upgrade here, and I like it so much more in this game. And I know I've said the statement before that I'm always excited when GBA tracks come to this game, because they basically, oh my god! Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, it's gonna be one of those races, huh? Oh my god. All right, well, just to finish the thought, I was saying I always get excited when GBA courses to this game because, one, they like never bring GBA courses to Mario Kart games. I mean, they do, but they're not as in full force as like the N64 or DS tracks are. Golly, whatever. But two, whenever they bring a GBA course into this game specifically, it basically feels like a new course. Like they make it from the ground up. Versus when they port a Super Nintendo track, it still has that Super Nintendo feel, right? Like the intention of it is that it's flat. Like the SNES courses in this game are Donut Plains 3, SNES Rainbow Road, and now we got Mario Circuit 3. And all three of those tracks are completely flat. But in Mario Kart Wii, there's two, oh my goodness. In Mario Kart Wii, there's two SNES tracks and two Game Boy Advance tracks, and they're also all flat. But as a result, the Game Boy Advance tracks don't feel very different from the Super Nintendo tracks. So in this game, it really feels cool that the Game Boy Advance tracks, they just feel like new tracks, while the Super Nintendo tracks get to hold the legacy of staying flat. So that's cool. Even GBA Boo Lake, the new one, even though that's still technically like a flat-ish course, oh my god, I'm trying to have a conversation here. Even though that's still a flat-ish course, they still like rotated it on its axis to at least make it zero gravity compatible, you know what I mean? Like, they do more with the GBA tracks than I feel they do with other tracks they bring back. That's what I'm getting at. Not to slander the other courses they bring back. Like, I love it when they bring back a DS track. Heck, I even just said that I love DS Tick-Tock Clock. But the GBA courses, I feel they have to be the most creative with. And that's still holding true in the DLC, because they brought back the Snowland and Boo Lake, and each of them, in a way, feels like a new track. Although Boo Lake feels more like a Game Boy Advance track than the other ones. What is happening? Once again, like, I blinked, and then I got 9th place. What the frig? Whatever. Yeah, GBA Boo Lake, I mean, it's cool, but that one doesn't feel as much like a new track as the other GBA tracks in this game do. Like Cheeseland and Ribbon Road, you could tell me those were new tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I would be none the wiser, because they don't feel like Game Boy Advance tracks in this game. That's what I'm getting at. Alright, as for these, I'm just gonna pick random. I guess if we had to go to one of the three, Hyrule Circuit would probably be the one I'd like the most. Especially since it's like, you know, that's a place of royalty, and I'm playing as Princess Peach. It's the wrong princess, but there's still a princess at this castle, and I don't know, I feel like Peach and Zelda would get along. Depending on the interpretation of Zelda that they use. No, they probably all get along now that I think about it. I feel like some of them would probably not like each other at first, but then would grow to like each other. I don't know. I feel like Peach is pretty cool, though. All right, let's see what we got. Boom, 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 boom. And it is Wild Woods. That's fine. It's 150cc. This is a track that I've played on numerous times. Here we go. All right. Goriate, Hakai no Kami, Lorenzo 13, myself, Yoshiller, Natsu, Teagues, Ken. Okay, I could not read all the player names, but I got to 7 of them, which is more than half. All right, now I'm ready to race on the Wild Woods. This is also probably like in my top 5, top 10 courses in the game. Definitely top 10. Top 5, it's probably like 6th or 7th now that we've got all these new DLC waves coming up, but I like this course a lot. And I've never raced on it as the Princess Peach amiibo costume before, so let's crush it. Once again, I'd just like to go to first sooner rather than later and just kind of hold my position. I'm all for an intense race and such, but anytime I fall into the back, I'm kind of staying in the back. So it stands to reason that if I get to the front sooner than later, I can stay in the front for the remainder of the race. So here we go. Unfortunately, this is the track where mushrooms are also pretty useful. There's plenty of off-road bits, plenty of locations where I could potentially make a comeback, so I will do my best to try and shoot ahead. Like right here, this is a location where I can try to shoot ahead. Boom. All right, there we go. And then I got nanners. Well, I'll just have those go around me defensively for now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to strike them down if I throw them offensively. But I'd also like to see, like, what routes are you folks taking? And also, interestingly, neither of you are using Waluigi. That's a nice change of pace. Now, as I understand, Donkey Kong does have the same stats as Waluigi. So, I mean, it's kind of like the same thing. But hey, I respect the fact that you're using Donkey Kong. I mean, there's other characters that have the same stats, and yet everyone just goes for Waluigi. So, it's nice to see some Donkey Kong here. I'm just saying, what the heck happened to my drift? What the heck has been happening this entire session? I was definitely drifting. Folks, if you're new to these videos and you're watching me play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the first time, I promise you I know how to play this game, all right? I've done several videos. I've held my own. I've even raced against top players. I didn't do great against those top players, but I've done it. I don't understand what's happening to me right now. But whatever. Here we go then. All right, let's red shell it up. That's not gonna hit him because he's got three bananas around him, but I can probably snipe him with a green shell. If there was a place to throw a green shell, it usually is here. I think like as soon as I get another item box, I'd like to chuck it. All right, I guess I could have chucked it right before I got the double item. Oh, whatever. I don't get to have it anyway. I got fireballs. Okay, that's just hopefully hit someone. Oh, I did get him. I did get him. Okay, let's go. And third place is fine. I'll take the bronze medal. Thank you. And I'll share that blue shell explosion with you now that the race is over. All right, third place, 10 coins. I will take it. Man, that Donkey Kong player got 9th place. I feel so bad. I was curious about what happened to him. He must have had what happened to me in the previous race where you get really close to the end and then you get hit by one thing and then just like 5-6 people just shoot past you. That's a bummer. I will go for N64 Calamari Desert, as that is a DLC course. And then I'm thinking this will be my second to last race. That way we'll get a nice, ample 30-minute recording session, which I think is the key for these Mario Kart 8 Deluxe videos, because my Splatoon videos, those go on for like an hour, and then my Pokemon videos are usually like anywhere from 15 minutes to 30, 40 minutes. And then Mario Kart, I mean, when I do friend rooms, those are usually like an hour. But these solo sessions, I think 30 minutes, or about 30 minutes is the way to do it. Oh, Baby Park. Yeah, well, this certainly isn't gonna be my last race, I'll tell you that. Okay, I thought I could squeeze by one recording session without going to Baby Park, but alas, I guess I should go here because it's the theme park course, right? I guess I could have also gone to Water Park, but this is the theme park course, and I mean, I got this Peach amiibo from a theme park. But I'll tell you what, Super Nintendo World is a lot more fun than this freaking course. I mean, for starters, Super Nintendo World is not just an oval. I'll tell you that. All right, here you go. Whatever happens on this course, and I guess that's why people pick it. But it's just an oval. All right, there we go. Coins, great. Banana, great. I'm in 4th place, great. Give me some red shells or something, or bombs or something. All right. Oh, I already have 2 items. Oops. Well, all right. Then we'll go ahead and, I don't know, bump into you. I guess I'm just gonna do this for the rest of the race. Never mind. Like, they're just gonna. Okay, you know what? Fine. If you're gonna take my banana, then I'm gonna go ahead and use my mushroom next chance I get. So right here, boom. Okay. I don't know what I hit. I guess you were holding like a banana or something behind you. Oh boy, woohoo! And now I have no chance of catching up. Great. Okay, well at least I got an item. All right, what do we got? Seriously though, what do we got? I'll try to enjoy myself a little bit. Here we go. All right, if I'm lucky, I can get 4th. All right, and I'm in 3rd. All right, let's see if I can hold it, and boop. And I'm okay. I had to make sure I hit that Daisy player for good measure. Oh, I actually pulled 2nd place out of that. Okay, cool. I was trying to do those turns tighter. The way to do those turns tightly is to kind of like start on the outer edge of the track and then drift inward. That's what I was trying to do, and I messed up that last turn and accidentally slammed into Daisy, but that might have worked out for me. So awesome. Oh, and then any of these courses are good because they're all DLC, although the most fitting would be DS Peach Gardens on account of I'm playing as Peach. I couldn't go to Hyrule Circuit, but I can go to my own castle, or at least the Castle Gardens. So I'll also go ahead and let people know that this will officially be my last game. So it would be cool if we close this out on Peach Gardens, but if we go to Sky Garden, that's fine too. Although Peach Gardens is more of an actual garden than Sky Gardens is. Sky Garden is more of a sky, while Peach Gardens is more of a garden. Now, fortunately, Peach Gardens is not more of a peach. That said, if they made a track that was based on Peaches, But I think the only track to have Peaches on it is the Animal Crossing course. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Point is, any of these courses have been fine. If it picks random, I would only ask that we go to a course that we have not yet raced on today. And the odds of that happening would be pretty good because I've done, what, like 6 or 7 races? And there's 50 or 60 courses in the game now, so it's doable. And we are going to Peach Gardens, and even better, we are going to my specific boat for Peach Gardens. So you better believe I'm gonna honk the horn as soon as the race starts. And we've got a nice 12-player room with players from all across the world. I love it. Here we go, I'm so excited! I'm playing as the Peach amiibo costume at Peach Gardens. I guess it's a good thing that I went for the Peach power-up band this time around and not last time, because last time when I got the Toad power-up band, only the Wave 2 courses were out, so Peach Gardens was not in this game yet. Although I guess I should have gone to like Toad's Turnpike or something during that recording session, but alas, I'm going to Peach Gardens in a Peach costume. Let's do it. And you know what? This course, I dare say I actually do like it in this game. It looks nice. They added stuff to it. I'm fine with it. Yeah, all things considered, I know when the DLC courses for Mario Kart Deluxe were first coming out, they looked okay, but the quality of them was not the same as the courses that came in the base game, you know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of people were looking at 3DS Toad Circuit and we're talking about how it seemed unfinished. But this game, like, this actually feels like a DLC course. This feels like it could have been in the base game. They did a very good job with it, and I really do appreciate that the final lap is differentiated enough and that they added a gliding segment to it and stuff to really make it feel like it belongs in this game. So, I like this course now. I didn't care for it much in the original Mario Kart DS, and I didn't care for it much when it came back in Mario Kart Wii, and I did groan when they brought it back to this game. But now, you know what? I can comfortably say, as I attempt to drive in this Peach amiibo costume, that I do like this course. I just got out of blooper ink! What I think happened was someone used a blooper and then someone, oh my god, what is happening? I am hitting the drift button. Am I having latency problems or something? I do not know, but I know that I'm trying. Oh, you know what? That might have just saved me. Oh my, okay, well now I'm making myself into a fence. That might have just saved me. Because during that 2-second interval, that's when someone blew it through a blue shell. All right, well I'm still making myself up and I'm still not, oh my goodness. I'm still not performing at the top of my game, but I'm still gonna keep trying my best, darn it. I'm playing in the Peach amiibo costume at Peach's Castle. Let's go. All right, come, oh my god, okay. Good thing I didn't use the last mushroom yet. Let's go. All right, this is a little too close for comfort now. What the heck happened? All right, I just like got magnetized toward that banana. Okay, let's go. If I can get like top 5, I'll be okay. No, frick! Oh, right in front of the statue, right in front of Luigi. I've never actually, oh my god, really? I'm defenseless. I'm in 11th. Oh my god, no. Let's not, okay, I better just use these up and go straight for the bullet bill. I guess that what would have been more tactical is if I cut across the off-road. Oh my god, okay. If I cut across the off-road with the mushroom and then used a bullet bill, but that might have been too late. Golly, man. Well, that was not how I thought things were gonna go, but that's Mario Kart, isn't it? You get hit by one item and all of a sudden your entire life changes. Well, that's okay. I'm still fine with ending things there because I still got to play as the Peach amiibo costume on DS Peach Garden. So folks, thank you all for racing alongside me. It's been fun. It's also kind of late. I gotta get up early in the morning. I've got a bunch of plans, so I gotta get this video out. And then I gotta go do a bunch of other stuff. But folks, if you can, I do recommend going to Super Nintendo World. It's a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed my time. You don't need the power-up band, but I do admit it does make things more eventful. And I would like to once again thank Nintendo of America and Universal Studios for inviting me to that event and for giving me a Peach power-up band so I could even do this video. So thank you very much for that. Otherwise, that wraps up this video of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Rapid Races! And I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh! Hey, thank you for watching my video. If you want to continue to support my content, the best thing you can do is like this video and subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click the little buttons down below. Also, please be sure to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with my video schedule. My tag is @RealYoshiller. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye! Whoosh!